Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying back to a pivotal moment in the 20th century. The 1954 Geneva Accords. This event didn't just end a war. It set the stage for one of the most significant conflicts of the Cold War era. So, what exactly happened in Geneva, and why does it still matter today? Let's dive in. The year is 1954. For nearly 8 long years, the First Indochina War had raged between the French Union forces and the Viet Minh, the Vietnamese independence movement led by Ho Chi Minh. The war was brutal, costly, and had reached a critical turning point with a decisive Vietnamese victory at the Battle of Dien Bien Phache. France, exhausted and defeated, was finally ready to negotiate an end to its colonial presence in Indochina. This is where Geneva comes into the picture. From April to July 1954, diplomats from around the world gathered in the Swiss city. Major powers like the United States, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, France, and China were all present, alongside representatives from Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. The goal was simple on the surface: restore peace to the region. However, the underlying Cold War tensions made the negotiations incredibly complex. After intense discussions, the conference produced a set of documents known as the Geneva Accords. The primary outcome was a ceasefire, officially ending the First Indochina War. But the most significant and controversial provision was the temporary division of Vietnam at the 17th parallel. The North, under the control of Ho Chi Minh and the Viet Minh, became the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. The South, supported by the West, became the State of Vietnam. This division was never intended to be permanent. The Accords explicitly called for a nationwide election to be held in 1956 to reunify the country under a single government. This was the key to a lasting peace, a chance for the Vietnamese people to decide their own future. However, this crucial election never happened. Why? The United States and the government in South Vietnam feared that Ho Chi Minh would win a free election overwhelmingly, leading to a communist-controlled, unified Vietnam. This fear was a direct product of the Cold War's domino theory, the idea that if one country fell to communism, its neighbors would follow. So, they refused to support the planned elections. This decision effectively cemented the division of Vietnam, turning a temporary military demarcation line into a hard political border. The unresolved tensions simmered, and the failure to reunify the country through peaceful, democratic means laid the groundwork for the Second Indochina War, better known as the Vietnam War. The Geneva Accords, which were meant to bring lasting peace, instead became an uneasy prelude to an even larger